you have friends? Do you hate them? Do you want them to rage so much that they throw their $1,000 PC out of their window? Then this game is perfect for you. I made such a game for you to get rid of your friends, so make sure to at least subscribe the channel. And before moving on, let us discuss about my last game. In my last video, I told you that I would give you a big shout out if you manage to complete the game, but I challenged you to complete the level. If you manage to complete it, send me the screenshot at this email and you will receive a big shout out in my next video. And surprisingly, 3 of you actually completed it. Just tell me, who are you? No, I'm serious. Are you 3 even from this world? How can you even complete the game which I myself wasn't able to? But keeping this aside, I promise to give you a big shout out. So everyone who is watching this video right now, make sure to go to their channels, of course after this video ends, and just subscribe them and just comment where they are from. So moving on to the Pacman thing. I first made what I promised to make in my last video. I promised that I myself will make the characters for the game. So here are the dope looking characters. But don't you think the Pacman is quite simple? So I added a crown. With a crown on his head, it is looking so smart that it can easily snatch your girlfriend, leaving you alone. And then it was the time to make the animations for our king Pacman. By the way, don't you think his animations are looking great? Like, just look at this breathing effect. The main focus of the game is, if you are a Pacman, then you have to collect all the ice creams. If you manage to collect all the ice creams, then awesome, you win the game. And if you are one of the ghosts, then your aim is to search and toss the Pacman and kill it. Pacman gets 3 lives. I still haven't finished the game yet, but still I feel like being a Pacman is quite hard. It's 1v4 against real humans. Yeah, you heard it right. It hasn't been finished yet, and you'll know the reason at the end. If you are a Pacman and you eat this potion, then the game's mechanism will reverse. You, being a Pacman, can eat the ghosts for 7 seconds. After the 7 seconds, the game will just restore back to the normal mode. And to let you know whether you are a beast Pacman or a normal Pacman, there is an indicator. Menu screen is not so important, but still let me quickly show you what the menu screen looks like. There are 2 options. The first option is for those whose friends have already thrown their PC due to rage. Once your friends throw their PC, it's obvious that you can't play with them, so I built the feature just to play with the bots. And the second option is for those whose friends haven't thrown their PC yet. The rest of the options are quite explanatory. Now remains the map design part. There are 3 maps in total. You get spawned on a random map. And regarding the part of being chosen as a Pacman, it's completely random. The game randomly decides whom to make the Pacman and whom to make the ghosts. There's an interesting feature for most of the players. If you keep leaving the game just to become the Pacman, then you will get banned. Forever. No, you won't get banned, but I highly recommend you not to do that. Else, I may actually have to implement the feature. For the ice cream part, I spread the ice creams all over the map and look what happened. This was because this ice cream had a lot of small particles, so there were around 20,000 to 30,000 particles due to this ice cream. I was limited to use 30 to 50 ice creams on a map to improve the performance. If I had added any more, then my PC would have run as if I'm trying to run GTA V in a 1GB RAM PC. Everything was going well. This was the first time I made this far without any errors or faults. And all of a sudden, Pacman started doing this. What the f? Why? Just tell me why. Why would you do that? This Pacman was working like a charm before I made maps. I didn't even touch it during the process of map making. Then why the f did it start to behave so weirdly? So this is it for now. I know that the game hasn't been finished yet, so I'm marking this video as part 1. I'll upload the next part pretty soon, and I promise to finish the game in part 2. So until the next part comes out, enjoy this outro.